price elasticity of demand. So I have discussed with you in my various videos about the elasticity of demand. But for the calculation purpose, the calculation of elasticity, we will use an example to define it properly. Whenever we talk about the price elasticity of demand, it means we are trying to check the relationship of the prices with the quantities. That whenever the sellers want to change the prices, whether they want to try increase or they want to decrease their prices, the prices of their goods, they before rising or decreasing or increasing the prices, they want to make sure that what will be the reaction of the people. Because checking the reaction of the buyers is very important because the reaction of the buyer will determine the revenues of the firm, and these prices are increased and decreased in anticipation of the increase or decrease of the revenue. And most of the times, when the sellers they want to decrease the prices of their goods, they are expecting that people will respond very quickly, and their reaction will be more than the fall in the price. So they expect that with the fall in the price due to the rush of the people, they will earn more. Though they will earn less amount of the revenue on each item, but due to the larger sales, they can earn more revenue, which is their expectations. And the vice versa, that when they increase the price, before increasing the price, they want to check that whenever the price is increased, they are expecting that they will earn more. Just suppose I say that if they are selling at rupees 10, any item they are selling at rupees 10, and if they are selling at rupees 11, if the manufacturing or the production cost remains same, suppose at 8 rupees, then in the previous case their income was 2 rupees, or their profit was 2 rupees, but it priced till 11. When the increased price is 11, they expect that the increased price will give them 1 rupee more. So, before increasing or decreasing, before making the decision about the increase or decrease of the prices of the goods, they want to make sure that what will be the reaction of the people. So we will discuss this in this lecture. And another thing which I am going to discuss with you in today's lecture is the calculation of elasticity. That how we calculate the price elasticity of demand. So keep watching this video. It will help you to understand the concept of the elasticity and the elasticity measurement. Now, the elasticity. First of all, what is the elasticity? Is we have already discussed that suppose there is a rubber, types of the rubbers. Some are very stretchable and some are very little stretchable and you cannot stretch some. Just like the tire of the truck, it's very difficult to stretch. Even the tube of the truck is very difficult to stretch. And the tube of the motorbike is relatively stretchable, but the tube of the cycle is more stretchable, and another tube is more stretchable than the previous tubes. So, to define the elasticity, elasticity means it is the responsiveness due to change in price. It means how the quantity demanded is responding when the price is changing. So there is a one formula, and we will discuss that formula. Before this formula, I will simply discuss with you about the price that there are various, that it is the price elasticity of demand is the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in price. So this is the formula we need to solve, that whenever we calculate the price elasticity of demand, we need to have the percentage change in the quantity demanded and the percentage change in the prices. In other terms, we can say that price elasticity of demand is the percentage change in quantity demanded of X or any good divided by percentage change in price of that good. This is the formula we need to solve. But whenever we have the prices and the quantities, and when we have discussed about the demand, that whenever price increase, the quantity demanded decreases, at that time we haven't discussed that how much change in price occurs would cause how much change in the quantity. Means we were not aware about the percentage changes because of the differences of the prices sometimes in pesos or in cents, in rupees, in thousands or in billions or in the lakhs, in crores, and the quantities may be in the kgs, in liters, in numbers. So the numbers vary. So that is why to solve this problem, first you need to convert your data. So suppose I say that we have this data, that price per item, the quantity demanded of X, and we suppose say in kg per kg, we say suppose serial number. If we say that when the price of the ice cream, suppose A, when the price is 20 rupees per cone of the ice cream, the person is going by 10 cones per week. The point B, if suppose the price will be 22.5 rupees, the quantity will be 6. This is one example. And now we want to calculate that how much elastic the ice cream production is whenever the price is changing. How much change in quantity of the ice cream cones is occurring, or how much a person is responding or reacting whenever the change in price of the ice cream cone occurs. So this is the formula. We treat this one the old figures. This is the old quantity, and this is the old price. new quantity, this is new price. And we can simply observe that the prices, that the prices they are not in the percentage. Price has changed from 20 to 22.5. Means there is a 22.5 rupees change in the price, and the quantities change from 10 to 6. We don't know that what percentage change in the quantity and the price occur. So before solving this problem, you need to calculate the percentage changes. So to calculate the percentage change in quantity demanded of x, there is a formula that new quantity of x minus old quantity of x divided by old quantity of x into 100. We multiply the outcome with the 100 just to convert them into the percentage change. So the new quantity is, this one is the new quantity, that 6 is the new quantity. What was the old quantity? The thing. Previously, the thing was the price, and the divided by the old quantity, and the old again is the thing, multiplied by 100. So we can say that 6 40 or 4 minus 4 divided by 10 into 100. And we can simply have that 0.40% change. We can calculate the price elasticity, and we can use the calculator to make it confirm that 4 divided by 10 into 100, 4 divided by 10 into 100, and it gives you minus 20. 40 minus 40, which means there is a 40% change in the quantity occurred. Now, we will discuss later the sign. And to calculate the price elasticity, the percentage change in, we use the delta for the change in price of x is equal to new price minus old price divided by old price into 100. You will have this formula to solve the prices into the percentages. So we can say that what was the old, what is the new price? The new price is 22.5 minus the old price is 20 divided by the old price into 100. So we have 2.5 divided by 20 into 100. So we have 25% pillars. So this is the change in the price. Now you can see that there is a minus sign. You need to remember one thing in your mind that whenever you calculate the price elasticity of demand, you need to ignore the sign, minus sign, because due to the negative relationship of the price and the quantity, always we have the negative sign. So you cannot say that, suppose I say that there is 20 minus 20 change and another minus 40 change. Now, which one is bigger value? Generally, in the mathematical terms, this one is the bigger than this one. But when we calculate elasticity, we are only concerned with the change, that how much change is occurring. Change doesn't mean that the rise. Change means it may be decreasing, it may be increasing. So this one is more changing. If we say suppose A is 10, responding 20% and B is responding 40%. So we say, if I ask you that which one is more reactive, so simply this one is the more reactive product. It is changing or reacting more whenever the price is changing. So now we have 25% percentage change in price, and we have where we have calculated the price of quantity, and here we have percentage change in quantity demand. Now, it's very easy to solve this problem. We are concerned to solve this problem that price elasticity of demand is the percentage change in quantity demanded of that product, whatever the name it gives, and the percentage change in the price of that product. So now we have converted the prices and the quantities into the percentage changes. So we say the price versus percentage change in the quantity was the minus 40. There. With the help of this formula we have calculated. And the percentage change in the price is 25%. So the answer will be, when you divide 40 with the 25, the answer will be 1.6 minus 1.6. Now, what is the meaning of this 1.6? Or how you will explain the 1.6? You can be, here again you need to ignore the sign. We are going to explain this one is that when 1% price increases, instead of writing the increases, I am using the term 1% price changes. It causes the the quantity demanded to fall by 1.6%. It means that when the price is rising by 25%, the quantity is changing by 40%. So we can simply explain that due to 1% change in price, there is 1.6% change in the quantity demanded. So we can simply say that this product is the elastic demand. The result is suggesting that the product which we are talking about, the elasticity of the product we are talking about is the elastic demand. It means the quantity demanded is responding more than the price. So this is the example of the calculation of the price elasticity of demand. We will talk call this one the percentage formula. And now you can simply see, if you check the impact of this price change on the revenue, that when the price was 20, the quantity was 10. There you need to calculate the revenue. Revenue means it's the sales earning of any firm. That when it is calculated just like this one, the quantity multiplied by price. Quantity of the product multiplied by the price of that product. Revenue is different from the profit. Profit means what remains after paying all the expenses from the revenue. So 20 multiplied by 10, we can say that it is 200 will be the revenue and price is 20, and 22.5 is the new price and quantity is multiplied by the 6, it will give you 135. So before increasing the price, the sellers or the producers, they need to make sure that whenever they increase the price of their product, what will be the impact on their revenue? So it's very much clear that though they are earning more 2.25 rupees more on each ice cream cone as compared to the previous 20 rupees, but as a whole, in total, their revenue previously was 200 rupees because there were 17 items. But if this price, now they are only selling 6 and their total revenue is 135. So this way, we can say that the product has the elastic demand. That's that. Now, I will discuss with you, giving you another example about the price elasticity of demand, in which I will try to explain the inelastic demand, that how the price change is affecting the quantity demand. So, thank you. Keep watching, and I will be discussing with you about the elasticity. So, we continue the discussion of the elasticity, price elasticity of demand. To save the time, I have written on the board the different values. We have already solved this two column data, and we have calculated that the product has the elastic demand 1.6. This reaction of the product was. So again we calculate the price elasticity of demand. That the price elasticity of demand is the percentage change in the quantity demanded of X divided by percentage change in the price of X. X means the name of the product. So here we have these figures. We have already solved this one. Now we want to solve this one. That when the price is in 20, the tin cones demanded by the buyer are the people, and when the price is 22, the quantity demanded is 9. So we don't have the figures again in the percentages. So we have to repeat again the same. The percentage change in quantity demanded of X equal to new quantity of X minus old quantity of X divided by old quantity of X into 100. So the new quantity here is 9 and the old quantity is 10 divided by 10 into 100, which gives you 1 divided by 10 into 100. So we can have the 1 minus 10% change in 10% change in the quantity demanded. Now the percentage change in price of X, the new price of X minus old price of X divided by old price of X into 100. The new price of X is 22.5 minus the old price is 20 divided by 20 into 100. So 2.5 divided by 20 into 100 will give you the 25%. This is the rise in the price, the percentage change in the price, and this one is the percentage change in the quantity. Now we need to solve this problem for this part of the table. But now, what is the percentage change in the price? The percentage change in price is minus 10% divided by what is the percentage change in the price, which is the 25%. So the answer is 10 divided by 25 is point minus point 4. It means when 1% change in price occurs, this is the delta sign which is used as an alternative of the change in. When the 1% change in price occurs, there is a less than 1% change, 0.4% change in quantity of X, quantity demanded of X occurs. It means people are not reacting very much when prices are changing. Usually, these are the necessities and the food items. Their demand doesn't change very much as when price changes. So this is called the inelastic demand. Now we continue to solve this problem, and then again you to solve this issue of the revenue. That when price was 20, the revenue when 10 quantity 200 was the revenue. Now when price is 22.5 and the quantity is though less than the previous one, but not as much in the previous, which was in the previous case. So the revenue is 202.5, which means 2.5 rupees more as compared to the previous revenue. So it will encourage the sellers to increase price. So they are not earning so much, but they will earn by increasing the price. Now another thing. Now we need to solve this problem, this part of the table. We simply change the variables on the table, on the board. So now we can see what is the new price? 8.888. 8.888 is the new price minus what was the old? This is the old, this is new, paying. So I'm talking about the quantity. First, we need to solve the quantity, then price. So first, what is the quantity? Oh, new quantity is what? 8.888 minus old quantity 10 divided by old quantity 10. So 8.888 minus 10 divided by 10 gives us 7.10 multiplied by 100. It gives you minus 1.11 divided by 10. 1.11 divided by 10 gives you 0.111 multiplied by 100. It gives you 11.1% change in the quantity demand. Now the percentage change in price of this power, the new price is 22.5 and the 22.5 and the one old price 20 minus 20, the old price into 100, it will give you the same 2.55. So again, it will give you the same calculation that it is the inelastic, that means we get minus 11.1 divided by 25 point a percentage. So it is 4.4, sorry, 0.44 value. Again, it means it is the inelastic demand. And here, when you calculate this one, it will give you perfectly elastic demand because of the infinite change in this one, and this one will give you the perfectly inelastic demand that whatever the change in price occurs, there will be no change in the quantity demanded occurs. Usually these are very important in life-saving drugs especially. So if we talk about the graph, then this is simply the elastic demand, this is inelastic air price, air quantities. This one is called the unit elastic. This one is called the perfectly elastic, and the vertical line is perfectly inelastic demand. So thank you for watching this video and listening this lecture. I will be discussing with you in the coming class about the economics topics. Thank you very much.